Hey y'all, I'm gonna see if some of y'all come back on. I was on live and my live got cut off, but I'm back. Let me see if some of y'all come on. So y'all come back in, come on in, come on in. And we're gonna be talking about selling on Amazon, making money on Amazon. Hey y'all come on in, come on in. I had to my live got disconnected, but I'm back on. So y'all come on in, come on in. We're talking about selling on Amazon, making money on Amazon. So as y'all are coming in, y'all go ahead and tap the screen, and we'll get started shortly. Hey Bless, hey, is that Anna? I can't hardly say, I gotta move it on the background. Annie, hopefully I'm saying that right. So y'all come on in, tap the screen, and we'll get started shortly. Just waiting for the live to pick back up and I'll get started. Hey Denise, hey y'all. So y'all come on in, tap the screen, and we're going to talk about selling on Amazon, making money on Amazon. That is what I do, y'all. And that is what I teach my students how to do, how to get to the bag, get to the money. So y'all come on in, tap the screen, and we'll get started shortly. Just waiting for the live to pick up and get out in the algorithm, and I'll get started shortly. All right, hey y'all, come on in, tap the screen again, just waiting for the live to pick up, waiting for it to get out in the algorithm, and I'll get started shortly. Talking about selling on Amazon, making money on Amazon. Again, that is what I do, and that is what I teach my students, y'all. So y'all come on in. We're going to do a training, and we're going to do a Q&A. Any questions you all have about selling on Amazon, about getting started, getting to the bag, getting to the money for 2025. So y'all come on in, tap the screen, and we'll get started shortly. Hey y'all, hey y'all. All right, and y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. If y'all can hear me, drop a 1. If y'all can hear me, drop a 1. If y'all can hear me, drop a 1 in the chat. Drop a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. All right, if y'all can hear me, drop a 1 in the chat. I may have to go out and come back in. If y'all can hear me, drop a 1 in the chat. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. If y'all can hear me, drop a 1 in the chat. Hello, glad I catched you. Okay, y'all can hear me. Okay. All right, y'all come on in. Tap the screen, y'all. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the engagement up. I was just live, but my live got disconnected, so I had to come back live to let y'all know that I'm back. We're going to do a Q&A, answer any questions you all have about selling on Amazon, about getting to the bag, getting to the money. So y'all go ahead and tap the screen. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the engagement up, and then I'll go ahead and get started answering any questions you all have about selling on Amazon, about making money on Amazon, how to get started. So y'all come on in, and we'll get started shortly. Y'all tap the screen. For those that are new here, y'all, my name is Aprell Skinner. And I teach you how to get to the bag, get to the money, selling on Amazon, the easy way and the least expensive way, y'all. And that is with the arbitrage business model. So y'all come on in, tap the screen, and we'll get started shortly. And as y'all are coming in, y'all drop new if you're new here. Y'all drop new if you're new here. And we'll get started shortly. Again, just waiting for the live to pick up and get out in the algorithm. I'm interested. Okay, awesome. New. Okay, cool. All right, any more new people? If you're new, drop new in the chat. Y'all drop new in the chat, and we're going to go ahead and get started. If you're new here, drop new in the chat. All right, any more new people? Any more new people? And y'all tap the screen, y'all. And we're going to talk about it, y'all. Because like I said, it is time to get to the bag, get to the money, y'all. It is time to get to the bag, get to the money. Tired. I know that's right, y'all. And like I said, if you're tired of being broke, tired of living paycheck to paycheck, y'all, you definitely got to do something about it. And an option is selling on Amazon, y'all, because it is a easy way to get started. Get into the bag, get into the money, selling on Amazon with the arbitrage business model. Hands down is going to be the easiest way and the least expensive way to get started selling on Amazon. So y'all come on in. And again, we'll get started shortly. Y'all just tap the screen. Let's get the likes up a little more and let's get the engagement up. And then I'll get started giving you all a free training of how you can get in position, showing you exactly what you need to do to get started, to get to the bag, get to the money. So y'all come on in, tap the screen. And again, we'll get started shortly. Thank y'all for the likes. I see who's liking the live. Thank y'all for the likes. Y'all come on in, and we're going to do, y'all let me know, do y'all want to do a Q&A? And we're going to do a Q&A answering any questions y'all have about selling on Amazon, or I can do a free training showing you exactly what you need to do to get started. So y'all let me know. If you want to do a Q&A, drop a 1. If you want to do the free training, drop a 2. And the free training is going to show you exactly what you need to do to get started. So y'all let me know. Drop a 1 or drop a 2. I may have to, let me see, y'all. I may have to go out and come back in. Let me see, 2. Okay, 2. So y'all want the free training. All right, let's get the likes up. Yeah, yes. All right, let's get the likes up a little bit more, y'all. Let's get the likes up a little bit more. Y'all tap the screen, and also share the live out. I tell y'all, sharing is caring. People don't want this information. They need this information. So y'all tap the screen. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the engagement up. And I will go over a free training showing you step by step how you can get started, get into the bag, get into the money, selling on Amazon, the easy way to get started and the least expensive way to get started, y'all, with the arbitrage business model. That is what I do, and that is what I teach my students. Boutique says I'm tapping. I know that's right. All right, y'all, I'll go ahead and get started. All right, again, so for those that are new here, y'all, let me see, because it's easier, then I'm going to move to the comment section. Y'all give me one moment. Okay, so for those that are new here, y'all, my name is Aprell Skinner. I am a multiple six-figure earner. I tell y'all all the time I have multiple streams of income. However, the majority of my income comes from selling directly on Amazon as a third-party seller. What is a third-party seller? A third-party seller is just a regular person like myself, like my students who wanted to make money selling on Amazon. I was spending money on Amazon, y'all, so I wanted to learn how to make money selling on Amazon. That is what I did, y'all. So a third-party seller, we're able to sell directly on Amazon.com. So I always tell y'all, this is not Amazon affiliate. This is not Amazon influencer. So you don't have to grow a following. You don't have to be an influencer. You don't have to create content. You don't have to do any of those things, y'all. All you're doing is learning the skill of the arbitrage business model, getting items for lower, and you're flipping it and you're reselling it for higher on Amazon to make a profit. That is what I do, y'all. That's it. That's all with the arbitrage business model. So again, if you want me to show you exactly what you need to do to get started doing that, drop those ones in the chat. And I'm going to go through a free training showing you exactly what you need to do to get started. Drop those ones in the chat. Okay, I see y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started, y'all. So in 2022, y'all see this right here. In 2022, Amazon generated over 514. Hello from Florida. Hey. I'm in Virginia, y'all. I see the ones. I got y'all. Okay, let's get the likes up, y'all. Let's get the likes up while I'm giving out the free training, y'all. So in 2022, Amazon generated over $514 billion in sales. 2023, $574 billion. 2024, $624 billion. And I always tell y'all, this is information you can Google, you can chat GPT, you can do your research research, y'all. These are the numbers, right? And numbers don't lie. This is Amazon's statistics from 2004 going up into 2024 right here. So y'all tell me, is the income potential as far as being made on Amazon going up or going down? Y'all drop it in the chat and we're going to keep moving forward. Y'all drop it in the chat and we're going to keep moving forward, and I'm going to tell you why this is important. Is it going up or going down based on what you can see? Easy information to read. Is it going up or down? Up or down? Okay, Anthony said it first. Up. Exactly. And why is that important? Why am I talking about that? Because I always get asked, is it too late to start on Amazon? Is it too saturated? Will I be able to make money on Amazon? Is there too many Amazon sellers? You tell me. The money is going up, so it's definitely a lot of potential for you to make money on Amazon. That is why I always go over that information. So don't feel like it's too late for you to get started. We're just getting started. As you can see, it's continuing to go up more and more each year. So how do you get started? I'm going to go through the exact steps of what you need to do. So y'all listen up, especially if this is your your first time here. You're going to go to sale.amazon.com and you're going to register to become an Amazon seller. Sale.amazon.com and you're going to register to become an Amazon seller. So you're going to do that. We're not doing Amazon.com. That's where you spend money. We're going to sale.amazon.com and we're going to register to become an Amazon seller. Now, once you do that, there's two different types of selling plans. Amazon has two different types of selling plans. Now, I want you to do the professional account. I recommend you get in the professional account because it's going to give you a lot of benefits, like you getting the buy box, and it's going to allow you to sell in more categories than the individual plan. Now, the professional plan is $39.99 per month, and the individual plan is 99 cents per item that you sell. However, the individual plan, I tell y'all all the time, is going to end up being more because it's 99 cents per item you sell. So somebody tell me, if you're selling 1,000 items, how much is that individual selling plan going to be? Somebody drop it so I can make sure y'all understand, then we're going to move forward. If you're selling 1,000 items and it's 99 cents per item, how much is that individual selling plan going to end up being? 1,000 items, 99 cents per item. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know that we can move forward, because I want to make sure y'all understand why you should be getting the professional plan. Okay, exactly. Somebody got $9.90. That's close. I see $1,039. Exactly, roughly. So it's going to end up being $1,000, with taxes per month, because it's 99 cents per item you're selling. If it's 2,000 items, then it's going to be $2,000. Whereas the professional plan is just that $39.99 per month. And it's going to give you more benefits and allow you to get the buy box. If that makes sense, drop a 1. If that makes sense, drop a 1, and we're going to keep moving forward, because I want to make sure you understand why. Because if you understand, you'll implement. And if you implement, then you're able to make money. Drop a 1 if you understand. Okay, I see the ones. All right, so how do we sell on Amazon, y'all? We sell on Amazon with the arbitrage business model, and that is simply just the skill of getting items for lower, either in a retail store or online, and we're selling these items for higher on Amazon to make a profit. That's it. That's all. We're doing the arbitrage business model. We buy low and we sell high. For example, you can get an item for $5. That item could be selling on Amazon for $30, and that is how we make our profit. If you understand that, drop a 2. With the arbitrage business model. And also with the arbitrage business model, I want to note we're selling major brands that are already selling. Why is this important? Because we're selling major brands that people are already buying. These items are already selling on Amazon. The big major companies are doing all the marketing for us. So we don't have to worry about any marketing, any advertising, any extra money like that, because we're selling major brands that are already selling. Again, we just buy low and we get these items, sell these items for higher on Amazon to make a profit. Now, what is a good selling item? What is a good selling item? I'm going to give you 4 tips as far as the criteria for a good selling item. If this is your first time here, screenshot this. You want to look for items under 100,000 BSR, under 100,000 BSR, and I'm going to show you how to put 2 and 2 together to read this. So y'all stay with me. You also want to sell items that has 30 or more sales per month. 30 or more sales per month. And I'm going to show you how you found out this information. You also want to make sure Amazon is not constantly selling on that item. That means they're dominating the buy box. You want to make sure they're not doing that, right? And then you also want to sell items that has no IP complaints. No IP complaints. What does that mean? Intellectual property complaints. That just means a particular brand does not want you selling on their item. So we're not going to sell that brand because there's millions of other items to sell. And I'm going to show you how to analyze this and how to put two and two together. But as far as where you're getting your items from, y'all, you can get your items from any retail store physically in the store, or you could do it online. And when I say any store, I'm talking about like your Walmarts, your Targets, your CVS, Walgreens, Dollar Tree, Best Buy. Because with the arbitrage model, y'all, you do not need an LLC. You don't need a tax ID number, EIN number. You don't need any of that. You can start with your first name, last name, social security number. So you don't need a reseller's permit. Anybody can shop physically in the store and online. Now, I want y'all to use Seller Amp, and I'm going to show you how to analyze the items based on the criteria you're looking for. Seller Amp is going to be a software. They also have an app once you have access to it, and that's going to help you with your sourcing. Like, is this a good selling item? How many times the item has sold, and what's the BSR? Drop a 1 if you want me to show you how Seller Amp works and how you can analyze the information as far as the criteria that you're looking for in Seller Amp. Y'all drop a 1, and I'm going to show you how Seller Amp works. Remember, I told you what you're looking for a good selling item, like under 100,000 BSR. If it's sold 30 or more times per month, I'm going to show you how Seller Amp works. All right, and y'all give me one moment, just waiting for Seller Amp to come up, and y'all continue to tap the screen, and I'm going to show you how Seller Amp works and how you could put two and two together. So you're going to have the criteria of what you're looking for, and Seller Amp is going to confirm that criteria for you. So y'all tell me right here, I always like to do a quiz. What is the best seller ranking on this item? Remember, I said you're looking for items under 100,000 BSR. Somebody tell me what is the best seller ranking right here. And we're looking for the number over to the left. When I see somebody drop it, then I know y'all got it. Drop it right here. This is easy to read information, y'all, to analyze an item. What is the bestseller ranking? All right, can y'all see this right here? Okay, exactly, 6,000. What is the estimated times this item has sold per month? Hey, sis, hey, boo. What is the estimated times this item has sold per month? Somebody tell me right here. Let me come a little bit closer. Exactly. All right, let's get some more information. Somebody tell me, is Amazon on the listing? Is Amazon on the listing? Remember I said you want to make sure Amazon is not dominating the buy box. Somebody tell me yes or no. Real easy. Is Amazon on the listing? Yes or no? Exactly. Now, what did I say? We want to make sure there's no IP complaints. We want to make sure there's no IP complaints. Somebody tell me, are there any IP complaints? That means a particular brand doesn't want you selling their brand. That's something you want to stay away from. Exactly. All right. So based on the criteria you're looking for, let's go back right here. The main criteria you're looking for, and based on what I just showed you, how you can find that information and analyze that information, drop a 1 if you feel like that's something you can do. Drop a 1 if you feel like that's something that you can do. Drop a 1. And we're going to keep moving forward. Because again, I want to make sure you understand. Because what did I say? If you understand, you'll implement. And then if you implement, then you're able to make money. Drop a 1 if you feel like that's something you can do. Okay, cool. All right. So we talked about Seller Amp. So let's go in a little further. Now, how do you get your items? So we know what criteria we need to find a good selling item. We know how to analyze it. You can get your items 2 ways. Y'all drop some 2s in the chat because I want y'all to engage, and y'all continue to tap the screen, and let's get the lights up. So way number 1 of getting your items is going to be retail arbitrage. This is physically going into a retail store. Any store you want to shop at, is whatever your heart's desire, like Walmart, Target, Dollar Tree, CVS, Ross, TJ Maxx, Kohl's, CVS, did I say Walgreens? Like any store, y'all. Any store you want to physically go in. Because again, you could do this as a regular person. You do not need an LLC, tax ID number, reseller's permit. You can do this as a regular person, y'all. You're going to go into the retail stores, buy discounted items, sell it for higher on Amazon, and collect your profit. That is way number 1 with the arbitrage business model as far as retail arbitrage, physically in the store. Now, if you don't want to physically go into a retail store, then you could do online arbitrage. Online arbitrage is you getting items online. So there's no excuse. You could do this online like Walmart.com, Target.com, CVS.com, DollarTree.com, buying discounted items, selling it for higher, and you're collecting the profit. For example, again, you can find an item for $5. This item could be selling on Amazon for $30 or $40. And that is the difference between that. That is the profit that you can make. That is what we do with the arbitrage business model. Again, we buy low, we sell high, we make money. If you understand so far, again, drop a 1. Again, I'm slow walking you and make sure you understand, because I want you to understand. I want you to get it, because if you understand, you'll implement. And if you implement and you make money, a lot of times we don't make money because we don't understand. We're confused, and a confused mind does nothing. I want to eliminate that. Do y'all understand? Drop a 1 if you understand. All right, I see the ones. Y'all got it. Okay, I'm almost done, y'all, with this free training. So the categories that you want to stay in as a brand new seller, for my new people, you want to stay in pet supplies. You want to stay in office supplies. Y'all screenshot this, especially for my new people. Sporting goods, lawn and garden, tools and equipment, home and kitchen, and books. Now, why do you want to stay in these categories? Because as a brand new person, as somebody who may have set up an Amazon account but never really sold anything or did anything, these categories are going to have a lot of items for you to sell as a brand new seller. But in general, what type of items should you be selling? I always say, as a seller, think like a buyer. What are you buying? What are your friends buying? What are you always buying? You're buying soap. You're buying detergent. You're buying deodorant. You're buying toothpaste. You buy this all the time. Paper towels, toilet paper, kitchen items, y'all. These are the type of items that you want to be researching, sourcing, and selling. If this makes sense so far, drop a 2. Drop a 2, y'all. These are the type of items that you want to be researching, searching, and selling. Getting the item for low. Can I get it for low? Can I sell it for higher on Amazon and make a profit? Again, that is what we're doing with the arbitrage business model. Y'all got that? Now I'm going to show you how you can list your item the easy way. This is a way to list your item the easy way. Now, we don't want to do private label, y'all, because private label is more complex. That's like getting an item from Alibaba, AliExpress, Temu. Y'all are familiar with all of that. Like I tell y'all all the time, we don't want to worry with these the tariffs and all that stuff that's going on right now. The arbitrage business model is not affecting us directly in the U.S. because we're going to like Walmart, Target, Dollar Tree, Dollar General. If this is making sense, drop a 1, y'all. We're not getting items from Alibaba, AliExpress, like getting it from China and got to bring it in, because that's a lot, especially with everything that's going on right now. So that's number 1. Then number 2, these items are unbranded, generic, right? They have no brand, they're generic. So you got to get approval to sell them on Amazon because they're not already on Amazon. Then you got to get barcodes because they're not already on Amazon. Then you got to create a brand, and then you got to pay for advertising. That's PPC advertising, because nobody is searching these items like they are the major brands like Dorito, like Dove, like Irish Springs, like Jergen, like Suave. This is why with the arbitrage business model, it is the easiest way and the least expensive way to get started, because we're selling major brands that are already selling. If this makes sense so far, drop a 2. Because I think I just told y'all drop a 1. Drop a 2. Again, I want to make sure y'all understand. And then if you're getting private label, creating your own listing, you have to create your own listing where you're bringing on that item. You got to take pictures. You got to create a title, description. Like, it is a lot, y'all. It is more complex. Can you do it? Absolutely. Can you get a bag that way? Absolutely. But I recommend doing the arbitrage model first and then later moving on to private label. Now, let me tell you how you can list your item the easy way with the arbitrage business model. Again, we're selling items that are already selling. We're selling major brands that people are already buying. We can analyze these items. Let me go back right here and show you. This is what we just did. We can analyze these items. We can see how many times the items have sold per month. What is the bestseller ranking? Is Amazon on the item? We cannot do that with private label, y'all. This is why you want to do the arbitrage business model. Now, you want to list your item the easy way with an ASIN. It is an ASIN number. An ASIN number. Y'all see this right here? And I'm going to show you how it looks and where you find it on Amazon. So you're going to find it on Amazon.com. And you're going to scroll down, and it's going to be down towards the bottom. And y'all see this right here, ASIN. If you see this, drop a 1. This is how you list your item the easy way. You're going to plug this number in Amazon Seller Central, where you are an Amazon seller, bossing up, getting to the bag. Once you put that number in, it's going to pull up the picture, the title, the description, all of that. You know why? Because this item is already, let me scroll up. The item is already selling on Amazon. So we don't have to do any of that. We don't have to create a picture, create a listing. We don't have to worry about marketing. We don't have to worry about any of that because we're selling major brands that are already selling. So once you put in that ASIN number, all you're going to have to put in how many you have of the item, like if you got 5, if you got 10, whatever, and how much you want to sell the item for. That's it. That's all. If you understand that, drop a 2. If you understand that, drop a 2. And we're going to keep moving forward. If you understand that, drop a 2. Because I want you, what did I say? I want you to understand. Because if you understand, then you'll implement. That means do, take action. And if you take action, then you're able to make money, right? So once you have your item listed, y'all, now you're able to start making money. Now, there are 3 different ways that you can get your items to the customers. There are 3 different ways that you can get your items to the customer. Boutique, let me know what you want me to repeat. 3 different ways, y'all. And we're going to do a Q&A. Y'all drop a 3. I've been telling y'all to drop the 3s because, like I said, I'm praying and believing that God is going to increase my income. He's going to triple my income. And he's not only going to do it for me, right? Because God has no respect to person. What he's doing for others, he'll do for you as well. He's going to do the same for you and your family as well. So y'all drop the 3s in the chat. And I'm going to show y'all 3 ways of how you can get your items to the customer. Drop 3, and I'm going to show you 3 ways of how to get the items to the customer. How to pull up the item. Sure, you're going to do it with this number right here. Let me scroll down. You're going to look for this number on Amazon.com. It's down at the bottom under product information, and it's called the ASIN number. Once you plug in this number, any item you're searching on Amazon, you're going to put in that ASIN number, and it's going to pull up the picture, title, and description for you. Everything for you when you're listing your item in Amazon Seller Central. All right, so the 3 different ways that you get your items to the customer, y'all, is way number 1. Going to be fulfilled by merchant. And I always tell y'all, think of it as fulfilled by me. FBM, fulfilled by me. Me is you. That means you are shipping the item out via UPS, FedEx, Post Office, however you want to ship it out. Same way you ship packages to your family and your friends now, that is how you're going to ship the items out, y'all. UPS, FedEx, Post Office. Way number 1. Way number 2. And I see y'all questions, y'all. I promise y'all I'm not ignoring y'all. We're going to do a Q&A. I'm almost done. Way number 2 is fulfilled by Amazon. Fulfilled by Amazon. That is you sending your items into Amazon beforehand. So you'll send your items to Amazon. And once your items are there, they will ship the items every time you make a sale. They're going to ship the items to your customers. That is way number 2. Now let's go into FBA a little further. How does FBA work? You're going to send your items into Amazon Fulfillment Center. Amazon is going to store it. So I don't want to hear, I don't have room for storage. I got an apartment. I don't have enough space. I don't want the stuff at my house. There's no excuse, y'all, because you can send your items into Amazon and they will do all the storing for you. Then once your customer orders your item, customer orders items, Amazon is going to ship the items to the customers. If you understand that, drop a 1. How Amazon FBA works. So if you feel like you don't have enough time to start the business, you can send your items into Amazon and you can let them do the rest of the work for you. Drop a 1 if you understand Amazon FBA. Number 1, FBM, you can ship it out yourself. If you don't want to do that, then you can send it into Amazon and allow them to do the shipping for you. Y'all got that? All right. Now, way number 3, y'all. Way number 3 is utilizing an Amazon Prep Center. Utilizing an Amazon Prep Center. Using this way is totally hands off. You want to do online arbitrage if you're utilizing an Amazon Prep Center and any store you're ordering from. I just said Walmart and Target here because everybody is familiar with Walmart and Target. You're going to do online arbitrage. Order your items from online, from the supplier. You're going to put in the Prep Center's address. So it's going to go to the Prep Center. Once the Prep Center has your item, they are going to package, prep, label it, and then they will send it in to Amazon. So again, they are going to package, prep, label it, and then they are going to send it in to Amazon. This is completely hands off to where you're not touching anything at all. Once they send your items into Amazon, now we're back here. Amazon stores it, customer order it, and Amazon is going to ship it out. If you understand, y'all, and you feel like this is something that you could do, drop a 1. Drop a 1. Because again, we just talked about where to go to sign up. We talked about the criteria of a good selling item. We talked about what type of account you need, which one is more beneficial. We talked about how to analyze a good selling item. We talked about using Seller Amp. We talked about how to get your items via retail arbitrage, online arbitrage. And now we talked about how to list the item the easy way with the ASIN, the ASIN number. And then we also talked about the 3 different ways, y'all, to get your items to the customers. So I see the ones if you feel like this is something you could do. Now I'm going to show y'all some of my students' results who got started. And this is their results within the first 30 days. And we're going to do a Q&A. Because if they did it, got started, took action, learned the information, applied it, and got the results, then you're absolutely able to do the same thing too. All right, so here is one student, y'all, who got started. And in her first 30 days, brand new, no knowledge of selling on Amazon, she had a $699 day. And when she sent me her results, she made over $6,000. She made over $6,000. Here is another student right here, y'all. First 30 days, brand new, no knowledge of selling on Amazon, and she made over $9,000. First 30 days, brand new, no knowledge of selling on Amazon. Here is another student, y'all, who just started, and she did this in less than a month. Where did she say that at? Right here. Just wanted to share with you my personal goal of making $10K a month since starting your course less than a month ago. So this was less than a month. She made over $10,900, so almost $11,000. And here is another student, y'all, who made over $11,300 in her first 30 days. All of these students were brand new, no knowledge of selling on Amazon, and here she is with some of her packages. So if y'all are interested in the training, if you're interested in the training I have that gives you a full training showing you step-by-step of what you need to do, how you need to do it, giving you items every day, Monday through Friday. I give you items every day, Monday through Friday. Here's the daily items list. Drop a 1 in the chat and I'll show you how to get the training. And y'all let me know what other questions y'all have. Let me know what other questions y'all have. And this is how the items list look. It updates every day, Monday through Friday, y'all. And on the items list, I'm giving my students items of where they can get the item from, the profit that they will make, the return on investment, the bestseller ranking, the reviews, the supplier. All of that information is on this list, y'all. So y'all let me know what questions do y'all have. And let me show y'all the training. I didn't show y'all the training. Y'all give me one moment. And I'm just showing y'all how the list works. And here is the training. And this is not a PDF, y'all. It is not an ebook or anything like that. Because I tell y'all all the time, I know y'all not going to read it. I know y'all not. So this is an actual training. Y'all see these numbers by it? These are videos. It is me in the videos giving you step-by-step of this is how you price your items. This is how you find items. This is how you get the buy box. Giving you Dollar Tree information, how to calculate your items, giving you funding information. Like all this information is in the training. How to get ungated items that I know they're automatically approved for you. All of that on top of you get the daily items list. And again, this is updating for you every single day, Monday through Friday. All right, so I see the ones. And y'all can drop y'all questions and let me know. If you're interested in the training, y'all, the regular price of my training is $997. $997. Right now, it is currently on sale for $500, and I do offer Sezzle, Shop Pay, Afterpay, Klarna, and Affirm. So multiple different payment options where you can do the buy now, pay later option. If you're interested, you can click my head at the top, and my head is going to pop up at the bottom. Thank y'all for the follows. I see y'all following me. Once you do that, you should be on my TikTok page. Once you do that, you should be on my TikTok page right here, y'all. And you're going to click the clickable link right here. You're going to click the clickable link and it's going to take you to my website. This is how my website looks. And let me give a disclaimer, y'all, because there's unfortunately multiple fake pages of me. I would never message you first. So if somebody is messaging you, it is not me. The only way you can get my training is going to my website. This is how my website looks. Once you're on my website, you want to go over to shop. And any one of these links you click, it does not matter. Any one of these links you click will get you the Amazon training, access to me as your coach and mentor, and you'll get this daily items list. Again, my students have, look, I have students in the, can y'all see the heads? You'll be added into a Google Classroom, and this items list is updated for you every single day, Monday through Friday, giving you all of that information on top of all the information you get in the training. But y'all let me know what questions y'all have. And if you do the buy now, pay later now, y'all, you're able to start as low as $40-something today, up to no more than, I think, $125 to get started today. And that's going to get you access to everything. It's going to get you access to everything. But what other questions do y'all have? And I'm going to scroll through and see if I missed anything. If y'all are coming in, we're talking about selling on Amazon with the arbitrage business model. And that is simply just selling major brands that are already selling on Amazon. The big major brands are already doing the advertising for us. All we do is a skill of arbitrage where we're getting the items for lower and we're flipping it and reselling it for higher on Amazon to make a profit, y'all. That's it. That's all. As a third-party seller, we're selling directly on Amazon, so you don't have to create websites. You don't have to worry about a following, being an influencer, creating content, finding a target audience. We don't have time to be doing all of that, right? We are selling directly on Amazon.com where customers are already shopping. This is completely faceless. And this is also, I always tell y'all, for my introvert people who don't want to be bothered, who don't want to be on video, don't want to be on camera, because I get asked all the time, do I got to create content? Do I got to go live? No, you don't. This is not Amazon affiliate or Amazon influencer. You're selling directly on Amazon.com where customers are already shopping. Where you shop and spend money. That's what we're doing as a third-party seller. Do you have a guide or video to rewatch? Let me know if you're interested in the training, Rob. Any more questions, y'all? Any more questions? And I'm trying to see if I missed anything. Any more questions, y'all? Any more questions about selling on Amazon, making money on Amazon with the arbitrage business model? Because if you've been thinking about selling on Amazon, y'all, it's definitely time to get started. Because the sooner you start selling on Amazon, Amazon will start to automatically unlock you in more and more categories, y'all. And the more items you sell, the more money you're able to make. But you got to get started. Do you do Amazon influencer or Amazon reviews? No, I sell directly on Amazon.com, and we really don't have to worry about reviews because we're selling major brands that are already selling. We're selling brands that people are already buying. When you think about that as far as reviews are really important if you're doing private label. And that's if you're bringing an item on Amazon that's not on Amazon, hasn't already been selling. So, and nobody, knows about the item. So yeah, you want to have reviews. But again, we're selling major brands that are already selling. So hopefully that answers your question. All right. Any more questions, y'all? Any more questions? And I'm just scrolling through to see if I missed anything. Again, if you're coming in, we're talking about selling on Amazon, making money on Amazon. Any more questions, y'all? And I'm just scrolling through to see if I missed anything. All right, I answered that. Any more questions, y'all? Y'all continue to tap the screen, Let's get the likes up while I'm still up here. Any more questions, y'all, about selling on Amazon, doing it the easy way with the arbitrage business model, doing it the easy way? I tell y'all all the time, there's different ways that you can sell on Amazon. There is private label, there is wholesale, and then there's the arbitrage business model. The arbitrage business model, hands down, is going to be the easiest way and the least expensive way to get started selling on Amazon. Again, because we're selling major brands that are already selling. We're selling major brands that are already selling. All right, any more questions, y'all? And I'm going to wait because I know some people may be typing. Any more questions, y'all? And I'll show y'all again because I know some people just came in. Some of my students who got the training and got started. Again, this is a student right here, over $6,000. Her first 30 days, y'all. Again, brand new. No knowledge of selling on Amazon. Here is another student, brand new. No knowledge of selling on Amazon. She made over $9,000 her first 30 days. And if you're new here, y'all, you can definitely make sure you're following me. And there's a lot of testimonies on my TikTok page. This is just some and their results in their first 30 days as far as the highest. Here's another student, y'all, over $10,900 her first 30 days. And another student, y'all, over $11,300 in her first 30 days. Over $11,300 her first 30 days. And here are some of her packages. Again, these were brand new people who got started. Like I tell y'all all the time, they were tired of their financial situation. They wanted a way to make more income. They wanted a way to replace their income. They wanted a way to fire their boss. So they took action. They got started. And those are their results. All right. Any more questions, y'all? Any more questions? We got about maybe 2 more minutes. I'll see if I see any more questions come in. If not, I'm going to go ahead and get off the live. I was on live earlier, but it cut off. So that's why I came back live again. Any more questions, y'all? Again, y'all be careful. Like I said, I do not have an, I will not inbox you because I do have another page, but I will not inbox you. So if somebody is messaging you, telling you to send money through an app or something like that, y'all, it's not me. I tell y'all all the time, if it don't sound right, don't feel right, don't seem right, don't look right, it's not right. So don't fall for it, okay? I would never message you. Again, the only way you can get my training, y'all, is by clicking the clickable link in my TikTok profile or going to my website, which is wealthwithaprell.com. Wealthwithaprell.com. That is the only way you can get my training. That's it. That's all. Do you have to pay rent with Amazon? No, you don't. You don't have to pay rent. They do have a storage fee, but all of that, you'll learn how to calculate your fees. All of that is in your, you'll learn how to calculate that outside of you getting your profit. Let me show you an example. Hold on. So again, I give my students a daily items list. So looking at this daily items list right here, where's the product cost? All right, actually, I'm going over here. Okay, you see right here where I break down for my students the profit per item? Let me scroll up. You see right here, like these profits, right? Let me move my head. When I give them the profit per item, this is already after the fees. Any fees you would occur, this is after the fees. So you'll learn how to calculate that and do all of that. So you will have like FBA fees, and that is your storage fee is in your FBA fee, but you'll learn how to calculate all that. Your main goal is seeing that you're making a profit. And I show you how to do that. And I also give you that information on the daily items list. So all of that information is in there. But good question, y'all. Any more questions? Any more questions? All right, any more questions, y'all? We got about 2 more minutes. All right, I was actually looking for that module about the fees, but all of that is in there. And just to scroll through, y'all, so y'all can see, this is the actual training. And again, it's going to teach you everything you need from A to Z. How to set your account up, important things you should know, free Google Chrome extensions, how to keep your account healthy, how to source items and find profitable items. So not only do I show you how to find items, as a bonus, you get this daily items list. And this is going to update for you every day, Monday through Friday. On that list, I have the ASINs, how you list your item the easy way, the bestseller ranking. All of that information is on that items list. I show you how to use Seller Amp and BuyBot Pro. That is software that you want to use. That's going to help you analyze your item to see, is this a good selling item? Is Amazon on the item? All of that. So just to scroll through a little bit, all this information is in the training. I give you Amazon FBA wholesalers. I give you over 10,000 wholesalers. I give you wholesaler templates showing you how to reach out to them. I even have pallet and liquidator information in there, how you can start flipping pallets and stuff like that. And you can also do that on eBay and Mercari as well. So all this information is in the training to show you how to get to the bag, get to the money. I give you how to get ungated in brands that you're not approved in. And I give you brands that I know you're automatically approved to sell. I show you how to drop ship the approved way, because you can drop ship on Amazon. You just want to make sure you're doing it the correct way, y'all. So all of that information is in the training. There's a whole module about selling Dollar Tree items and how to find the Dollar Tree wholesalers and all that stuff and the exact brands to sell from the Dollar Tree, y'all. So all that information is in the training. All that information is in the training. All right, but I'm going to see if I have any more questions. All right, I don't think I have any more questions, y'all. So again, if you're interested in the training, again, you want to click my head at the very top. And then my head is going to pop up at the bottom. And then once you do that, you'll be on my TikTok page. Again, y'all, that is the only way you can get my training. Y'all be careful, because like I said, these fake pages will message you trying to get you to send money through an app. Don't fall for it. The only way you can get my training is going to my website. Again, clicking the clickable link in my TikTok profile or going to wealthwithaprell.com. Wealthwithaprell.com. Again, once you go on my website, you want to go over to shop. S-H-O-P. S-H-O-P. Once you go over to shop, any one of those links, it does not matter. I offer multiple links because I have multiple payment options. Any one of those links you click, it does not matter. You'll get the Amazon training. You'll have access to me as your coach and your mentor. And you're going to get, again, this daily items list right here. And again, this updates every day, Monday through Friday. Every day, Monday through Friday. And I give you all the information you need on this list to list your item the easy way. Remember, we talked about the ASIN. I give you the link of the item on Amazon so you can see that. I give you the profit you would make, the return on investment, how many sellers are on the item, the bestseller ranking, like let me pull back. All this information is on this list. And again, this is going to update for you every single day, Monday through Friday. You're getting the supplier. A lot of people ask that. I don't know if y'all are getting items and people are not giving you where to get it from, but I wouldn't do that. You get the supplier, like everything. I show you, like if it's Macy's, the supplier, the link of where to get it from, y'all. And then I break down the profit margins, all of that. All right, I think I saw another question. Was it two more? I'm going to answer these questions, y'all. Then I'm going to go ahead and get off. Let me see. You only able to sell books and small items? No, you're able to sell any items, y'all. You just need to know what items you're able to sell. And I always tell y'all, that's why it's important to invest into yourself, into a coach and mentor. As far as me personally, that's where I come in at. I'm going to show y'all items that you can go ahead and start selling so you can start making money. I show you the items I know you're automatically approved to sell. You don't have to come in worrying about getting ungated, spending money, submitting invoices, all of that, y'all. We don't have time for all of that. That is the complex way. I show you how to do it the easy way, because I know multiple items, multiple brands that you can go ahead and start selling, and you don't have to get ungated. You don't have to purchase items. You don't have to get invoices and all of that. I give you those items in the training, as well as I'm giving you those items daily on the daily items list. So hopefully that answers your questions. All right, y'all, I'm about to go ahead and get off the live, y'all. So again, if you're interested in the training, I showed y'all how to get it. If you have any questions, you can definitely message me. Again, y'all watch out for those fake pages. There's probably like 100 fake pages, if not more of me. Again, they'll message y'all pretending that it's me. It's not me, y'all. I don't have time to be messaging people. I tell y'all all the time, I'm looking for people who looking for me, who are ready to level up and boss up. How much is your class? The regular price is $997. $997. Right now it's currently on sale for $500. Again, I do offer Sezzle, ShopPay, Afterpay, Klarna, and Affirm. So multiple different payment options where you can do the buy now, pay later option. You can start as low as $40-something up to no more than $125, and you can get started today. You'll have access to the Amazon training. Let me show you the training again, because I know people are constantly coming on. It's on my Teachable platform. It is not a PDF or an ebook. You're going to get a full training. You'll have access to me as your coach and mentor. If you need to reach out to me and message me, and again, you'll have access to this daily items list. This is a list of items that I give my students every single day, Monday through Friday, every single day, Monday through Friday. I have some students, actually, you can see those little heads up there, actually in the classroom now. You'll be added into a Google Classroom. All right, I think that was the last question. How much was the class? All right, y'all, I'm about to get off the live. Y'all have an amazing day, a blessed day, and I will talk to you all later. Bye, y'all.